MBM TV!
Alright, so I'm here with John. We're just in the studio right now. He's just showing us the vocal booth.
This is a nice, colorful vocal booth. It's where I spend most of my time. It's very colorful to suit the mood of the song. You can change any color you want. It's pretty cool. So it kind of helps with relaxation, and it gets kind of warm and scary in here. So right now it's red. How you doing that?
And what's this setup out here?
This is some other band's kit. This is where we did record our drums, but our drums have been taken down since, so we don't really know whose drums these are, but they look pretty cool, so we're gonna leave them alone. This gear over here, this is Aaron's orange cab. This is my cab here. This is my setup right here, vintage modern, a 50 watt. And Ty, is this yours? No, that's not Ty's.
No, it's over here.
Ty's rig is over there on the wall, or by the wall.
Yeah, this is the live room where we've done a bit of tracking, or
all of the tracking.
What I've been doing now is recording the control room, and the sound is still pumping out into this room, but I'm sitting in there recording my guitar tracks today.
These are my sexy guitars right here. It's my Sweet Marie. And my 61 Marigold right here. Take a nice shot on that. This is a piano. We'll be playing some tunes.
As mentioned earlier, will be featured on the album.
Little taste of that song. I just messed it up. So. Gotta get it all tuned, so it's kind of tuned right now.
Have you guys found the process of recording piano any different than anything else you've encountered in the studio before?
It's really like fine, that's all. Like it's easy to kind of hammer out a guitar lick, you know, it's just loud, and once you get a good sound it kind of feels good. But piano is really, you have to listen for everything in the room, because you're getting the room sound as well.
Yeah.
So you have to make sure that it kind of sounds tight, you know, and not too open. It
Very specific, eh?
Yeah, it comes down to kind of personal preference. But if you follow me this way, I'll show you the chapel. This is the chapel where we were going to record drums, but we decided not to. It's kind of dark. Yeah. This is bands kind of do some showcases here sometimes for labels. So if Universal or Sony comes and wants to watch a band, it's all done in here.
Now you said you wanted to record the drums in here. Why were you thinking of doing that?
Big open sound. It's this is kind of like chalet. Like it's got like those big wooden roofs, and you get a really powerful sound in here. But
So Chalet is the studio that you were recording at beforehand, right?
yeah, Chalet was for Young Essence.
And it was a lot different than this studio?
Yeah, it was pretty. Chalet was pretty much, you know, you had a kitchen, a few bedrooms, and then this.
Yeah.
And this is the main studio. Whereas Coalition, you have all these different studios, and it's just a big, huge church kind of.
Would you say it's almost a little homier at Chalet?
Yeah, definitely.
Cool.
Yeah, it's like a cottage that you never want to leave. And it's in the middle of nowhere, so you kind of, if you need to relax, you just kind of go for a walk, and you know, it's, there's nothing around.
It's definitely a different experience, yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So,
Alright, want to keep going? Show us some other stuff?
Sure. This is where all the mixing is done. This is where all the tracking instruments is done. It all kind of runs through this computer right here, which I don't want to touch too much. It's, Dave will get mad.
Tell them about the board.
And we might delete something we don't want to delete.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it. It's pretty much all we're
What kind of board is that?
It's a Neve
something.
analog board from the 80s,
All I know
which
is-
is cool for people who know what it is, I guess.
All I know is it's from 1981, and it went for $800,000 in the UK back in '81. That's all I know about it, and it sounds really cool.
Do you think that your approach to this album was any different than your last one?
Yeah, definitely. The last one we kind of set out to write. When we kind of first started the band, we were like, all right, this is what we want to sound like. This is this kind of song, and this is, you know, it's a slow song, it's a fast song, and we wanted to kind of write those songs, and we did. We did what we needed to do to kind of get that feel, and once we had it, we were good. We taught the other guys the parts, and you know, there you go. But this album was kind of it wasn't planned like that one was. This one kind of, as we were touring Young Essence and promoting it, this album just kind of happened. So we would write bits in between, and I had a lot of backlog material for this stuff. So we kind of, whenever we did get the jam, it was just kind of, okay, let's run over a few new songs, and they were just done like that. And everyone had their own taste on it this time, so we'd all kind of do it together. And it happened a lot quicker, I'd say, than the last one.
Would you say that the writing responsibilities fell on certain members more so than others?
Well, I wrote a lot more on this record, basically because I had it written. I mean, we didn't really have time to get together and work too much because we were just playing Young Essence on the road. So I had a lot of material that I was holding on to, and I know Aaron had a few things.
Yeah, it's not a calculated thing. We usually tell people the typical process is him or I, right, and then we get together and work on the songs and stuff. And on this record, John, I think, was writing a lot more by himself, and
not
but whatever's good for the band works, and it's a really good group of songs, 10 songs.
Well, it's good. That's awesome, guys. It definitely sounds like you guys have a good chemistry and everything.
Hi, we're The Joint.
And you're watching
MBM TV. Hi, we're The Joint.
And you're watching
MBM TV.
Was I pointing first?
I thought we were all...
Hi, we're The Joint.
Hi, we're The Joint.
And you're watching
MBM TV.
How about that one?